Here's Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
Oh, yes, this is indeed Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio and many of other different places. All you got to do is just go Google us and you'll see Big Lip Radio is here to stay forever. Forever. Papa J, how you doing over there? And ever. Yes, you are hearing Papa J on the phone from his home studio. What's up, Papa J?
Yeah, my home studio with the Big Lip Radio Roadcaster. I got to come up with a cool nickname for my studio now that I've been gifted technology to overcome my lack of talent.
Yes, my friend. But we need to take it a step further. Now, I can't be two places at once. You understand this, right?
That is correct.
But if I could, let me tell you what, you would be visible right now to the crowd. But because of Papa J's, I don't want to say ignorance. That's too harsh because he's smart, just not in technology sometimes.
Not bad for a man my age.
The newer technology, I think, is what throws you off. I guess let's say that, right? The older stuff, you probably got down all the consoles, all the old computers, you had your go at it, but you kind of just said, F it, I'm good with the controller instead of a mouse and keyboard.
Screw that.
Yeah,
that's
right?
a lot of work.
We've had many wars, PC, console versus conversations on Big Lip Radio.
Right. It was to sit at a bench and play video games. Sit at a desk. That's no fun.
Well, you still
put your feet up.
You can
watch wrestling and play video games.
Would you agree you can kind of play video games anywhere?
Kind of. You know what? I've got a million handheld devices too.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter where you're playing. It matters what's underneath your palms, my friend. That's all it is. Is what's under your palms. It's keyboard and mouse or controller. But hey, guys.
Yes.
Lip service. Papa J, what the hell is lip service? That's really why we're here at the top of the show.
Oh, let me tell you about lip service, man. Lip service is the way that we're going to retire and we're going to be rich and famous. The chicks are going to love us. We're going to leave our wives. We're going to be just very famous.
The irony in that statement. Chicks are going to love us and our wives are going to leave us. Our wives love us, dumbass. That's so funny.
Now we got three levels. We got three levels that you can buy in on, and that would be a separated, legally divorced, or widowed. So you can come in any of those levels.
Oh my god! Dude.
I just made that up. That's funnier.
Hey, it's one of the better ones. At least you didn't say that fits your chosen lifestyle that we've said 1,000 times. Well, I guess it's a lifestyle, right? Divorced or not?
Right. Divorcee lifestyle. Ever see The Odd Couple?
Oh, actually, I saw a couple episodes.
That'd be you and me, man. That'd be The Odd Couple.
That's what I used to watch with your mama, Papa J. Way back, way many years ago. But what you like to do normally, Papa J, is make an ass of yourself by quoting some famous movie line or some wrestler, and I have to try to figure it out. Usually we have Eric here to figure it out, but again, he's very smart too, but he has no interest in doing Big Lip Radio besides if he can physically be here on Tuesday. Why do our friends hate us?
Unless and until he can, I'll go Kate. He's not doing the show.
Oh, are you tying him to my wife?
That's all there is to it, brother.
she's got a dump truck that we all appreciate. I understand why a lot of I've seen it. Like we walk in the grocery stores and guys turn, right? Because she's a mom, so we go grocery shopping. That's what we do, and that's the thing. She's a mom. Sorry, we're getting off track, Papa J. I want to hear how you're gonna make an ass of yourself today.
All right, this is special for two reasons, Z-Money.
Why is that?
One, it is the very last lip service before I go into my Halloween lip services, which are my favorite of the year.
That's spooky.
Right. And two, this is a TV show so old, there's no way you're going to know what it is.
Are you serious? The facts of life.
Yeah. No, hold on. Let me stand up.
Are you going to be able to stand up? Well, you're holding your microphone now, so it's got to help a little bit.
Holding the mic. Okay. This is lip service read. Ready? In the year 1987, NASA launched the last of America's deep space probes. Aboard this starship, a lone astronaut was to experience lip service from BigLipRadio.com. In a freak mishap, his life support systems were frozen by temperatures beyond imagination. Ranger 3 was blown out of its planned trajectory into an orbit 1,000 times as vast. An orbit that was to return the ship and its astronaut to Earth 500 years later. Oh,
What?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
No.
Is it a movie or TV show?
TV show, and actually in the 50s, it was a matinee serial.
Well,
you could go to.
You don't
could go
do it any.
to,
No
that?
justice. No justice, Papa J. No
Are
justice.
you kidding? I was doing it perfectly. That
Well,
was amazing.
you sound the same every time. It's 10, 20 packs a day, but this time you just sound like that through a phone. Like there's no fucking difference.
No, because otherwise, I was very careful not to go. In the year 1987, NASA launched. See, I didn't do that.
That's a wrestler. That's usually when you do the wrestler ones. We're pinpointing your different voices for how the categories go. It's not each clip; it's category. So let me hear. I want to hear the audio clue, Papa J. I want to get a better shot at this. Let's hear what it's supposed to sound like. We can talk garbage all day, but here's what it's supposed to sound like. Everybody else can help me talk garbage after this.
Right.
In the year 1987, NASA launched the last of America's deep space probes. Aboard this compact starship, a lone astronaut, Captain William Buck Rogers, was to experience cosmic forces beyond all comprehension.
See, it was right in there.
His life support systems were frozen by temperatures beyond
Dude, why didn't you edit that out?
I edited it out of the read, but I don't edit out of the actual recording.
Why? Because that takes work?
Well, A, it takes work, but B, no, because if you don't guess it from me, well, then I've already lost. Or won, depending on how you look at it.
So you're saying if I can't get it by the way you say it, nobody can get it.
Then I lost. Then now we're going to the original. That way you stand a chance of getting it.
That's what I need. Hey, a little more practice, but do this for a couple years. I guarantee you'll be the best. What would we call this? What would we call this talent that you're about to acquire because you're practicing without even realizing it?
It's mimicry.
Is that a thing, or are you just making up words?
I'm making up words. It's the impersonation.
Making up words? All right, at least you're honest. Oh, Papa J. Oh, my gosh. Hey, let's start the show, bud.
Let's do it.
I love you 3,000.
Listening to Big Lip Radio. Here are your hosts, Papa J, Zmunnys, and...
Oh, Papa J, Papa J, Papa J.
Yeah.
It is me, Zmunnys, and all of you guys out there in internet land. You're listening to Big Lip Radio, episode 170, the COVID special, my friends. And you can't forget, we are here with the legendary, the infamous, the person who never can show up in studio because he thinks he's better than everybody else. Say what's up to Papa J. Woo!
Yeah, because I'm better than you. That's why.
Because you're better than us, huh?
That's right.
Well, again, a whole nother podcast. So let's just continue on with this one. I don't want to get too far into proving people wrong. But Papa J, you might end up proving yourself wrong. We have a special event coming up. A very, very special event.
Right.
Do you agree or disagree? Do you know what I'm talking about, or are you stroking out?
No, I'm fully invested in fully loaded, fully legal. That's right.
You're fully loaded, 40 and slip?
Fully loaded, barely legal. Wait.
What is it, Papa J?
Fully legal. IZW, Saturday, November 20th, 2021. Now, it's important to note that while we were out, while we missed an episode, the first in perhaps 4 years, big changes happened to IZW Fully Legal.
Really?
we got a new venue.
Ooh.
The Scottsdale Studios, my friend. So if you bought tickets, it's not going to be at some studios of Arizona / Tempe.
What's it going to be?
It's going to be at Scottsdale Studios, and that is located at 19445 East Doubletree Ranch Road in Scottsdale. 19445 East Doubletree Ranch Road. So your tickets will get you in there if you show up at some studios of Tempe, Arizona, whatever it is.
I do it. It's just Scottsdale Studios, bud.
You will not get in. So you have to show up at Scottsdale Studios, 19445 East Doubletree Ranch Road in Scottsdale. So it's going to be a hipper venue, a nicer venue, a bigger venue, because they sell out so early and so easily. So now we've got a bigger venue and a harder goal of selling out the Scottsdale Studios. So call your friends. Tell your mom. You better call your mom. Better call my mom.
Better call your mom, my friend.
Right. So, so anyway, they have moved, and it's still going to be the same. They got a new match, a nothing to lose match with Lilith Grimm, who we've interviewed before, and a new gal we've never seen. I've never heard her name pronounced. I'm just reading it, so I'm going to say Reagan Grimes.
All right.
So looks a little bit like the gimmick Alexa Bliss is doing right now. She is a doll-type creature with her mouth sewed shut. This is going to be one hell of a match. I think Devil will be sitting ringside at this one.
You're 100% correct, Papa J. Now, these events are always so much fun. We go there.
Right.
We not only do the people who are getting paid to show up there put on a show, we put on a show as well. We usually raffle prizes. We have T-shirts, exclusive T-shirts for each event that we've done. And we've done 3 or 4 events in the past. Regulate, IZW Monster, NAV 30. All these other events always have their own shirt. And that's one of the only ways you can get an exclusive shirt from Big Lip Radio. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, show up, find out what you're missing out on at least, and then poo-poo it if you don't like it after that, because it's a great event, and I can tell you there's not too much poo-pooing going on. You got Gino Rivera, Nav always shows up. There's a lot of people who are always involved that make this a great show. That's IZW, fully legal, November 20th. Get your tickets before they run out.
Just announced. I've torn apart EJ Sparks going up against Thug for the IZW crown, the belt, the strap, the richest prize in the game that was just officially announced. Oh my God.
Did you say
strap match?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
No, that's exactly where my mind was, Papa J. You said strap previously. It's Bryn Thorne and Crazy Hot Morgan in a strap match, correct?
Oh, that's right. I'm looking at it right now.
It's going to be the best. It's going to be the best. I tell you what.
Right.
So cool.
Yeah, so a lot of good stuff coming up. So we got to see, what's going to happen with, by the way, looks like Mr. Classic's going to be the referee for the Thug EJ Sparks match. Oh, what's going to happen there?
My goodness. Right. It's going to be great, Papa J. It's gonna be great.
I'm pretty damn excited.
It's going to be awesome. We're going to be doing, like Papa J said, a live show before the show. That's how we always do it.
At 5 o'clock, man. If you got your tickets and you're waiting to get in, catch up on the latest happenings before the bell rings by checking out our live show from 5 to 6 from the venue. We're going to be interviewing wrestlers. Look, there's a VIP event just announced. Looks like Lights, Camera, Fraction, never heard of them. Looks like they're going to be there, and they're going to be part of the VIP event. When you get your VIP ticket, you get 3 matches nobody else gets to see. You get in at 6. Everybody else gets in at 7:30 for the general show. So get your tickets, and a couple of VIP tickets are left, so grab them now.
Yes, Papa J, yes. What are y'all sweaty now?
Yeah, I got all excited.
That's like the most money you've made in probably a long time.
Oh, Zach, you're going to be pissed at me.
Why?
I didn't hit record over on my Roadcaster, so I suck.
That's fine. Just hit it now. That's what that thing's set up for. That's why you got it for your birthday. Just hit the button now, dude. It don't matter.
Look, I'm recording right now.
Yeah, oh, dude, I am so glad I don't trust you with the keys to the fucking city, my dude.
No,
Let me tell you what.
How many minutes are we in on the show, by the way?
Well, about 10, 12. Nothing crazy.
10 minutes in.
Yeah.
All right.
10, 12, man. Come on, dude.
God damn it.
I know you're trying to help out and do things on your side, but do not worry about it. I'm the producer. I'm the content creator. I'm the money giver. I'm the money taker.
Right.
I'm like, what? I'll do it.
I mean, I know 3 months ago my wife donated $300 to our coffers, so I don't know what happened to that. That money just
and I'm really none of those things. I have a lot of help from a lot of different people, so don't you guys worry about it out there. I'm only being chauvinistic for no apparent reason because I'm sitting in this chair and nobody else is. So, Papa J.
He does the work. I stroke the check.
You stroke what?
The check.
I haven't seen a check from you in quite some time. So
the chicks.
Oh, the kids, the soul suckers. Oh my gosh, we'll have to get to the second part of the show, but we do need to discuss a few things. Why? First off, are you not here? Why are you on the phone? Why aren't you sitting in this chair? People are probably like, what the heck? This isn't Big Lip Radio, but it is because you're still putting in effort. I can hear your hazily smoky cough of 10 packs a day from back in the 90s and early 2000s. When did you quit smoking?
2007.
2007. Ah, there you go. There you go, my guy. But
August, in fact, 2007.
You're not here.
No, I am at Big Lip Radio Studio South in Santan Valley, the fabulous Santan Valley.
With no video capabilities because your wife has your laptop.
Right. Actually, it's her laptop, but still.
Why is that even a thing?
Well, because I got my iPad Pro, by the way.
Buddy.
Which doesn't have an app to work with my Roadcaster, ironically enough.
It doesn't. And unfortunately, I have to stare at a picture of you holding a carrot that you previously performed carrot dick in front of. That's what I'm staring at right now. That's how I have a visual of you.
Oh my god! I'm gonna have to get on our YouTube and see what you're doing.
Awful. But I do know, Papa J, you're not here for a very specific reason. What is that reason?
We show up last week, man. Let's start right from the beginning.
Oh, shit.
I showed up last week as per usual. Your mother-in-law is there. Your kids are running around like chickens with their heads cut off. And everything's going fine and dandy. Then your bride comes in. Yeah. Hey, Kate, what's happening? Yeah, Kate's here. Woo! So, Kate, give me something to eat. So she gave me a carrot. And then she goes, oh, man, I got a headache. I said, oh, that's COVID. And then she goes, oh, it can't be COVID. My temperature's only 99 degrees. I said, well, that's the symptom. You get a low-grade fever.
So just
and then
let me stop you there real quick. I know you can't see my visual cues, but it was very weird. You know what I mean? Like how she came in, like she got out of her car, and I always usually greet her at the door because I'm a good little dog. I'm a cucked little dog, and I'm like, oh, my wifey's home, wagging my tail, all excited. She comes in, give her a big old hug, looking at her. She looks tired. Looks like a bunch of she's a teacher, so it looks like a bunch of students just whooped her ass, just exhausted, dealing with everybody else's children. You probably know how it is. You got to deal with everybody else's children, Papa J.
It's a 50 on 1, 50 versus 1 all day, every day.
Yep. And I can respect that type of hustle. I'll tell you that, regardless of who you are or what your belief is, that's work. Being tormented and judged by people who you don't really have to be tormented and judged by. It's a crazy thing, and I'll never understand it. But there's good that comes from that. But she came home looking just exhausted, my friend. And it was...
Right. I give her that. She did look tired.
Yes, and so, like any smart person, would start putting puzzle pieces together and decided, hey, I'm going to take one of these tests, right, Papa J?
Right. I didn't know a test was happening. Did you know a test was happening?
I didn't until after the fact. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm telling you is things we put the puzzle. This is pretty much how it happened, but there's some things where we kind of just assumed and figured out later, oh, so while we were over in the studio, she was taking the test type of thing.
Right. You and I were in the studio doing some pre-show stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then Eric comes in and he says, uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Because Eric hadn't showed up yet, right? Eric had not showed up. You and I were in the studio, and he decided to come in. Like, we were waiting for him to start the show. That's why we call him late. We call him late for a very specific reason.
He's the last one to show.
Yes. Yes, so... late.
So he goes in and announces we're in trouble. Oh, hi, Late. How's it going?
Yeah. And then, like you said, guys, we're in trouble with this weird sweat pouring off his forehead. It was the craziest. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And he's
got a light bulb in his mouth that's lighting up. He's wearing a fur coat. I'm like, wow, this is really weird.
Yeah, he is that one friend that you just can't pinpoint. You can't quite set your finger on. He's that guy. He's the jokester. He's the prankster. He's the guy that when he's serious, he's kidding, and when he's kidding, he's serious. You just don't.
Such a dry sense of humor. You never know.
And I enjoy that. It's a great. It keeps me on my toes when he's around, and it makes it fun. It's not just the same old, same old. So he comes in here, guys, we're in trouble, and instantly we're like, whatever, dude, shut the hell up, shut up. And then he reveals the news, Papa J.
Right.
What was the news?
He says Kate tested positive for COVID.
Why would you?
Up to this point, I had no idea there were even home tests for COVID.
I'm
like, what are you talking about, man? She's been here all day.
Yeah, zero idea at all. Because you and I, like you stated, we were just sitting here. We noticed a few things, didn't think anything of it, sat, and he came in and broke that frickin' news, dude. What the heck? And then the puzzle pieces started fitting. And we're like, whatever. And then instantly, I think you call for Kate. You're like, Kate!
I did. I wanted to get to the bottom of this.
You were the look on your face was sheer terror. Sheer terror.
We got by this time, there's an Eric-shaped cloud of dust dissipating in the studio because he's out.
Dude, that guy left so fucking fast. He dropped his stuff and was headed for the door, and I was like, dude, why are you leaving your junk here? Take it with you. And he's like, COVID. I was like, I don't care. If you leave it here, people know you're going to be here. So I don't know what he's told his family and friends, but he rolled out real quick. Zero contact as far as I'm aware, because I didn't see my wife and him in the same 6 feet vicinity at all. He comes back in to grab his stuff real quick, and he's like, oh, here, let me leave these here. You know what he fucking leaves at my house?
What did he leave?
He left a Three Musketeers from, like, 1995.
Oh, my God, where the hell did he get that?
I don't know, and he dropped off, like, these weird little... Hold on, let me get them. I'm showing the camera right now. He dropped off these weird little Reese's Pieces things that are just, like, weird squished, half squished. Oh, maybe inside it feels like it's squished, but the outer shell is all right. Like it's like hollow kind of. It's weird. It's weird, and it's not right. And I opened one and I kind of threw it away. And I was like, this guy's trying to poison us because I tried to bite into that Three Musketeers and broke 4 freaking teeth, dude. I was like, ooh.
So he left two pieces of candy, probably an IUD or something like that, and out the door he went, right?
Well, if you're watching this live on our live stream, I just pointed behind. You can see on the shelf behind me. A ovulation tester and some condoms, and those are all from him, and a bunch of other weird objects that he leaves behind.
Oh my God.
But I don't know why he was so insistent on just taking this candy bar out of his bag and leaving it. And I was like, dude, just roll out of here, go. I know how you are, get, because he's more paranoid than I don't know if paranoid's the right word, but I'll use it for now. Paranoid than all of us about it, I would say.
Right. Well, his problem is twofold.
Huh.
One, he has a chick who's ultra sensitive about the COVID.
Well, because things have happened to her directly, so there's kind of a reason for her to be like that. You know what I mean?
And two, despite any bits we may do on the radio, he has a complete lack of an ability to lie.
Oh,
so
yes.
So if she says, I mean, it's just like, watching a tape. If she says, did you have any contact with Kate? He would say, yes. Well, how long were you there? Well, we were in the same room for 21 minutes, and so
just fold. Fold.
Right? He could say, "Oh, wow, I just rolled out, man." No, he can't do it. He cannot do it. So, and we don't know how much time he was with Kate because apparently he was hanging out with Kate when he got there because we didn't even know he was there. And he kicks the door into the studio and says, "Boys, we're in trouble."
That's how he said hello.
So he was probably canoodling with her for 20 minutes.
Oh, quit it. Stop.
Yeah, before he come into the game room and dropped his IUD in the Three Musketeers and said, "I gotta get."
Well, he did. He was the first one out of here, and then you were soon to follow.
Right, because I know it's 15 minutes of not continuous. It's a combined contact. And I'm like, well, I don't know. She gave me a carrot, and we said hello. I'm like, so, I'm 90 seconds in.
Is that the carrot that you're using for carrot dick?
That's the one.
Like, people are, like, if you're looking at our live stream, you can't see my mouse, but I'm circling his freaking carrot in his hand. That's the COVID carrot. That's the fucking COVID. And then you left the end stem on top of my fridge. That's what that was, you dirty little rat.
Well, yeah, I always leave it. It's a tradition. For those who don't know, Zach invites everybody over. Tuesday night is party night at Zmunnys' house.
At least for
and
me.
We record the podcast. Right, and that's why it is so fun, and that fun bleeds over into the show. I feel like that kind of charisma carries on because it's party night. Tuesday is a midweek party night. Screw everybody. We're doing the BigLipRadio.
Breaks it up, right. I feel like. Perfect day. Hump day is on the downfall, so you don't need to break that up anyway.
Right. So what I do is I chug Mountain Dew cans, toss them everywhere. I eat everything, leave wrappers everywhere. I throw high fives and I roll out. That's what I do. So,
oh my God, you are an asshole. You are
but you
an
think
asshole.
I didn't notice I leave a mess wherever I go in there?
Yes, and since I've been having to quarantine, because instantly what I did was I let all my employers know. I said, "Hey, boss, XYZ, here's a picture that proves I've been around and in contact." And the things you need to do to make sure everything is settled. And so he says, "Go ahead and stay home for the next 10 days. You can return on the 27th. As long as you are symptom-free." That's all he said.
Right. And I, of course, have been vaccinated, so I got the clearance to go back to work, so I didn't miss any work because of my wonderful vaccine. But that brings us to the next point I'd like to talk about. My God, this is going to run over into the
Hold on. Oh, go ahead.
Look, we're not going to get to Mike the Neighbor until after the commercial.
No. Quit it. We're going to get to it, Papa J. Now, speaking about employers and being tough, I found out through a bird that MTN, Mike the Monster, Mike the Neighbor, Mike the whatever you want to call him, who's been featured on this podcast plenty, one of the favorite characters we've ever built up and never got a chance to destroy because he was done anyway. He's like, "All right, dude, I love you, but I can't do this. You say you don't want me over here. I don't want to be over here, so I'm just not going to come over here." And I said, "Okay, that makes sense."
He was third chair for a year. We look at his Playboys on the
I still
camera.
have all of his Playboys over here in the game room. I don't want to show them, but I still have them all over. He's one of my best friends. I'll still continue to say that we had a lot of good times together, and they're not over. They're not over.
Sometimes we go over to his house after the show because he's Mike the Neighbor.
He's right down
two houses down.
2 houses down. So we go check out his motorcycles. We still hang out. We're still cool.
Yeah, we
Nothing
hang out.
wrong.
We're still close.
But I've heard that him and his family had gotten it, and I text him. It was at the same time as us, weirdly enough. And I said, "Hey, bud, you get 10 days off." And, usually about 30 minutes to 24 hours goes by before you get a response. And just like myself.
Right.
And it came back saying, "No, brother, boss and everybody there is vaccinated at work. They decided that I was too essential to the business, so they're forcing me to come in." And I was like, "What? What?
This doesn't make sense."
What?
Okay, everybody's vaccinated, but he's in people's homes.
I don't know how far it got. So here's the details you might insert for yourself if you're judgy or you don't know how to ask questions and just assume things.
No,
I don't know what they made him do, knowing the information that they knew about him, his employers. You know what I mean?
Do you think he lied?
No, he did not lie. But I think they might have kept him in the office or something, cutting wood in the shop, because he's one of the best woodcutters I know. and I know one or two others, but they're not really good anyways. But he's definitely the best by far, and I hear it from a lot of people. So I feel like they utilized him in another way that doesn't put him in other people's, without going too far into it, other people's stuff.
Okay, now as you're half-ass covering Mike the neighbor's ass, let's go ahead.
He's my best friend.
Let's peel the other layer of this onion. How did COVID enter the Zmunnys household? Can you explain that to the listeners, please?
Oh, why you gotta get
silence? There's silence.
Why you gotta?
That's interesting.
All right, so. It was told to me that my neighbor's house, the first Sunday football game, it was that Saturday. Oh, sorry, not the first Sunday football game. I'm getting dates confused. Either way, it was a Saturday. My wife and kids went over to MTN's house to hang out. And apparently my wife realized one of their kids had like a cough and stuff like that.
Right. What were the condition of the Mike the neighbor babies?
Yes, they were not ill, but showing symptoms, I would say. I don't know the exact words. It was told to me that there was a cough.
Low-grade fever, a cough.
I don't know about the low-grade fever or any of that stuff. I was just told they seemed to be sick. So that's all I was told. Yes, and puzzle pieces started coming together. Text messages started happening between my wife and the neighbors, and nothing bad. Just, we're figuring things out. We're putting it in. But apparently, everybody that went over to Mike the neighbor's house ended up with the vid.
Right. Now, who has tested positive between your house and his house officially?
You are asking the tough questions, dude.
I am.
You want the exact? We're
getting to the bottom of this. As I'm eating this wonderful pizza.
There's no you're eating food right now?
Oh, so good.
Dude, I'm starving off this freaking pumpkin porter from Kilt Lifter. 4 Peaks.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nobody's here to handle me, so every once in a while I got to actually get up and go get myself a beer. Eric's not here. Late's not here. I
hadn't thought about that.
Late is not here at all. You know why I like Late?
Why?
You know why I like this gentleman right here, Late? Not only because he's late, because he's got a bald head and he gets me beer every time. I don't even have to ask. He watches me drink my beer, so he knows when to go get me another beer. And it's not a get, it's a reach.
His grasp.
Yeah, it's a reach. He opens the fridge right next to him, and it's very convenient. The bottle opener is right there in the fridge for him and everything. So
right.
But to answer your question, Papa J, I'm not trying to. I could have easily just scooched out of it and avoided this, and probably took you down a rabbit hole without you even realizing it, because you stroke out every time.
Oh no, I was ready to re-ask the question right now.
You're such a dick. All right, so
start with Mike the neighbor's house. Who over there is positive?
4 people.
All right,
and that's all they have in their house.
Everybody.
That's all they have in their house.
Mom, Dad, and 2 babies.
Yes. Now, here's the thing: you might draw conclusions, which is very stupid, but at the time of this happening, it wasn't known. They didn't know. We didn't know. It was symptoms prior. So when Kate came
knows he's entering people's houses.
Well, here's the deal. Here's how you figure things out like this. Kate came home, took her test on that Tuesday. So from Saturday to Tuesday, and Kate tested. My wife tested positive.
Right.
Which is very. There's no anything hidden here. And then she let them know, hey, guys, I just tested, and they went and got it, and that's how they found, the test.
They didn't get tested until Kate tested herself.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody else
Unbelievable.
There was one child in that house that was even showing any sort of symptoms. And with everything that's going on, the season's changing, things are kind of miscued, and people are always saying allergies. Not even just, I don't know if they said that or anything specific. I'm just leading you on a little different path, because I've said that before. Oh, I got the sniffles, allergies, whatever. And then they go away the next day, and there's nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? So that has happened to everybody. You have been sick, Papa J, plenty of times without even having COVID during this COVID pandemic.
Right, but
Yes.
I took 1,000 tests.
Yeah, but you've also been sick. What the point is not that you not have COVID. The point is you've been sick with something other than COVID during this COVID pandemic. So it's possible. That's what I'm trying to say. It's possible.
I see.
Mind you, my wife, and I don't know if I'm giving out too much information, take it as you will, is vaccinated. She's told 1 million people, so I'm not worried about saying that. She is vaccinated.
All right, hold on. Your wife's vaccinated. Let's put a pin in that right here.
All right.
Let's go ahead and do our commercials, because we should be about 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
Come back with nostalgia. After nostalgia, we will pick up this story with your wife is vaccinated.
All right, let's hear from people who want to hear from us.
Let's do it.
Oh, man.
What's up?
I just beat my last video game.
What do you mean you beat your last video game?
Yeah, I just beat Super Mario, Donkey Kong Country. I mean, I beat them all.
Are you sure you've beat them all?
Well, no.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to get yourself down to Fallout Games in Tempe, North Phoenix, Paradise Valley, or the Mesa location. They specialize in all the old school video games. Or you can go to falloutgames.net and see what they got online as well. But it's best to go to store location. You get the whole experience. They even got Legos.
Oh, geez, thanks. I'm going now.
This is K-Dog with Big Lip Radio, and if you think this is good, check out Lip Service at biglipradio.com/lipservice for a better show.
I'll be on my grind, never running on my mind, stepping all these fucking mannequins that's trying to hit my
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, when you hear that, that means it's time for nostalgia. Yes, and I'll be your host for nostalgia tonight, Z-Money. And on the phone, we got Papa J. Say what's up, bud.
What's up, bud? Z-Money, I got a question for you.
What?
What is nostalgia?
Oh, dude, actually, I thought you had a real question. Thank you for asking what nostalgia was. Woo! Nostalgia is where I come up with one clue.
One clue.
About 30 to 60 seconds long.
About 90 seconds or so.
Of an audio clue to give for you guys. And your goal is to guess the name of this game. Yes, I did a game 2 times this week. But first, before we check out the new one, let's review last week's audio clue. Now, Papa J won't be able to hear it. He's going to listen to it from his end. So when we come back from this, I'm going to want to know what you think it is.
All right, let's do it.
It's very
beautiful.
Papa J, this isn't the new one. This is the old one, so hold on.
Oh, so I don't have the old one out. I have to play the old one without me.
Oh my God, that sounds annoying. All right, so since we've already played it once, I'm not going to play the whole thing through.
Right.
If you haven't figured it out by now, you'll never figure it out. It's one of the most greatest fun games to play in multiplayer on any console. This came from the Super Nintendo. This came from the Mario series. This is Super Mario Kart, Papa J. That's what that game was.
I remember that one. I do remember that one.
Hey, and for those of you who went to all of our social media, guessed Super Mario Kart, I DM'd you specifically. And you had a chance to pick a prize from the BigLipRadio prize vault, which is you can have a chance to do every week, every Tuesday, usually except for last Tuesday because Papa J got COVID. So we need to...
Papa J do not get COVID.
We need to give you a new chance, a new opportunity to guess the name of this game. And if you think you know it, type it in the chat or go to all of our social media, any of our social media at BigLipRadio, and type the name of this game. You ready to review it, Papa J?
Let me know when to start.
All right, 3, 2, 1, start.
All right. This is the one I was referring to as very musical.
So you think you know?
Not yet.
It was only one of the most popular games ever.
Ever.
Maybe it had motion controls. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I just figured this one out.
The memories, right?
Right. The feels.
The feels.
Nice throw.
We've had Monday night house parties here at the Bailey household around this game.
Nice
The
throw.
Bailey compound.
I almost had a TV shattered over this game, and we talked about it on BigLipRadio.
when the
Nice throw.
controller slipped off the wrist.
So you know, it wasn't mine. It was Kate's brother, Nick. Right off that asshole's wrist into the TV.
If you're wondering about Nick, think of the ogre from.
You're an asshole, not from Shrek.
What?
You dick. Get out of here. I love that dude. He's my best friend, too. He's my best friend, too. You notice how I haven't said you're my best friend yet on tonight's episode?
Right. Well, I would only say that because I know he listens. So.
Whatever.
Oh,
my.
well, I actually do know this disclosure as well. That's 2 in a row. That may be the first time.
For what? Oh, see.
2 in a row.
Cuckoo, Kyle said the we. He's watching from Facebook. He said the we. It was definitely on the Wii. That's a clue.
Right.
That's a clue for
Right.
sure. So if you think you know that answer, go to all of our social media at BigLipRadio. Type the name of this game, and I'll DM you directly if you're a winner. There's multiple winners, and I'll let you pick a prize from the BigLipRadio prize vault. It could be an old school shirt. It could be a brand new shirt. It could be a comic book. We have all kinds of little action figures, video games, different gift cards, whatever it is. We'll send you a picture. You circle the thing and then send it back, and we'll send it to you. That's how this works, my friend.
That is how it works.
That is how that works. Papa J. How does COVID work?
Well,
how does COVID work? Nobody knows how COVID works, Papa J, and we're about to prove it.
Let's pull the pin out. Kate was vaccinated, and she got the vid. Right there, probably from Mike the neighbor. I mean, Lord knows he hits on her too.
Everybody hits on my wife. I get it, Papa J. Even you.
She's the neighborhood
dump
punching
truck
bag because everybody takes a hit on the way by.
What did you just call my wife?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Everybody hits on your wife. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. Say it slowly and into the microphone. Go.
She is the neighborhood punching bag because everybody takes a hit, man.
That's
what I'm saying. Everybody hits on your own
your
lady.
wife is the neighborhood punching bag.
She's hot.
Why do you think I call her Kim Kardashian?
Nobody hits on her because she'll break their friggin' necks.
Well, she'll probably swing a bat at your face.
That's why it took a year and a half for me to get her in bed.
What?
I was afraid.
Did she ask you about the cat scratch on your ball sack yet?
What?
It's lip service. Go subscribe. You'll find out what we're talking about. I'm going through a lot of the old lip service since I've been quarantined this whole time. And let me tell you what, man, I have a lot of times on my hand, and it is not good time. It is time for me to sit here, and for those of you who know who I am, I have to constantly be doing something. I have to use my hands. I got to use my...
Right.
That's why work is the best, because I go there, I'm doing something, makes my day go by, I come home, enjoy time with the kids. But now when you're just always at home, first 2 or 3 days, this is kind of nice, don't got to wake up early. But then your old habits start kicking in because the weekend in your mind is over, and now you're waking up randomly at 5 o'clock or 2 or 3 and like, oh man, I forgot to do this. Wait, I haven't worked the last 3 days. I didn't forget to do nothing. So it's a mind fuck to the extreme, Papa J. And I've been doing before we get to why I'm not.
On top of all this,
what's up?
If I may interject real quick, your Xbox broke,
dude. My Xbox broke. Not even the first day in. Not even the first day in. I went to turn it on. I'm like, I woke up 7:30 the first day that I had off.
Time to work on the backlog. What else are you gonna do, man?
I hit the X. Well, usually I've told this story too. Anytime I come into this game room, the first button before I turn lights on or anything is I hit that Xbox to my right. I bump it with my knuckle, and it goes bing, and everything turns on. It's the best thing ever. Well, I came in to do punch it with my finger, and nothing happened. And I'm like, oh, all right.
Wow.
My Xbox has been kind of giving me a heads up that it's about to take a crap. So I'll hit the button sometimes, and you'll hear the faint doo-doo-doo-doo. It's like something just happened to it. And I'm like, all right, well, I have to unplug everything from it so it has enough power to turn on, give it 2 minutes, hit the button, and it comes right on, right? It comes right on. And then it'll be good for another 2 or 3 days, and I got to redo that whole process. But it usually comes back on. This time, nothing, my friend. Nothing. And it has been killing me because you can work on something for 8 hours, but if you're not getting paid to work on something for 8 hours, it is the hardest thing in the world to work on something for 8 hours. So I'm trying to
maintain that kind of focus.
Dude, I'm trying to listen through our back catalog of audio that I still got to put up for lip service because sometimes I just slack in areas because I got to put all my attention in other areas. So some areas get left behind. So lip service catalog is one of them. There should be 10 times more content on there. I understand. I know it's coming. And I recently took some time to go through that audio. Holy crap, Papa J. Some of the things,
is some good stuff.
Cat scratching the balls, man, the whole 9 yards. We got so much going on.
I don't know how much I would get into it on the free stuff, but yeah, it didn't
of course, because it's about
lip
you.
Service episode, but right.
It is crazy, but that's just I've made a brand new shirt, right? On a whim, I was watching one of my favorite podcasts do their Friday night live stream. It's called, the Hoot Nanny, and Chad Dukes.
The Hoot Nanny
runs that mother effer. It's called the Chad Dukes Show is the official name, but he does a show on Friday they call the Hoot Nanny. You can watch it live on Facebook. You can donate, subscribe, they drink beer, do all kinds of stuff that we do, but they do it better, and it's for real, and it makes a lot more sense than us.
A lot of fun.
That's who we look up to. I love these guys, but
that's who we pretend to be. You're right.
They did an autumn/Halloween special where they tried all these other drinks. And while that was happening, I was trying some drinks too. And I ended up coming up with a brand new t-shirt logo in 20 minutes. I was like, why didn't I do this before? Now, you know how normally, Papa J, I come up with a specific seasonal logo that only lasts for that one season. You can go get it on our website, right?
That's right.
Yes, you can get it at BigLipRadio.com/store. We have a store.
That's right.
You can get this exclusive Halloween design on there. Check it out before it's gone. It only lasts until the end of October 31st, and I'm pulling it off the website. Pulling it off the website. But for those of you who
looking shirt.
I'm telling you, you got to pay shipping and all that crazy stuff. Sometimes there's promos and deals. You can go check them out there, and we post about them. But if you're local here in Arizona and you have a way to get a hold of me and you want to pay for shipping, I'll send you an exclusive version of this shirt that you can't even get on the website. Now, the reason that it's exclusive is because it comes with sleeve vinyls and a waist vinyl down by your waist. And the reason why it comes with that is because I make them. We
can do what we want.
And I'm going to stand up right now and show you guys what this shirt looks like. Cuckoo, you got one coming.
Ooh, you got it on.
I got it on right now. So for those of you who are listening and not watching, I'm about to stand up in front of the actual camera that's streaming live right now, which you can check out every Tuesday at BigLipRadio.com. I'm in Facebook and YouTube and Twitch, all those other good places. But I'm showing you right now. I'm holding it up. It's a brain, and it says Big Lip Radio. And the O is a pumpkin over here, and it says Halloween 2021. And I'm going to show you on the website. You cannot get this. You can only get this if you hit me up directly. It says 2021 BLR on the right sleeve. On the left sleeve, it has a nice little insignia with all of our social media. And at the bottom here, it's got our website. And let me tell you what, it looks cool. It's awesome. I've worn it out the last 3 days, and every time I wear it out, I get at least one person that says that is a great shirt, and I'm very proud of it. So please check that out at BigLipRadio.com/store or DM me, and I'll find a way to get you one of these exclusive ones. But they're done. They will be done. No further push, no waivers, no grandfathers. October 31st will be the last day you can get your hands on any version of this shirt. So be sure.
I assume you mean every time you wear it out in the living room because, you're quarantined?
That is, what's funny is I was trying to make a story out of it. My wife is really all 3 times she's told me it looks great. I made her one. The thing is I show it online. You know what I mean? I wear it all day and I show it and people are looking at it online, however you want to see it, because I posted about it every freaking time. So That's how they're seeing it. Of course, I don't fucking go out, Papa J. I'm under quarantine. I'm under quarantine.
All right. Why are you on quarantine again?
Because my wife caught COVID.
Your wife was vaccinated.
My wife who's vaccinated and 2 children. It depresses me every time. I feel like I'm in this mystical world, but it's just the internet. I keep forgetting that they're the ones that are seeing all my shit.
All right, so
I'm a bum that has no life, Papa J. I'm a loser. I sit in this game room and pretend it's reality all the time. We're doing it right now. We're doing it right fucking now.
Everybody in your house has the vid.
Everybody
Both
except me. Everybody except me.
Wow. Now, who's not vaccinated?
Me and the kids.
I
don't know if that's. I feel like I'm giving up way too much information right now, but because it's BigLipRadio, it's my baby. It's one of my favorite things to do. I will say this: I am not vaccinated, and I didn't get it. I've tested twice.
They're both quite regularly.
They're both negative, and you're quite regularly. You're right. At the nest, I have to get tested twice a week. Twice a week. So I do.
Oh, that ended this week, by the way. It's over.
Oh, it's over? Oh, how convenient.
Yep. Yeah, until we decide how we're going to decipher, and that'll be October 6th, President Biden's executive orders.
Yeah.
But right now, our own, take it on ourselves twice a week that Honeywell's been doing.
You're so stupid.
Our company's been doing. Thank you.
Your company? You're getting fired.
That's over. Yeah, that's my company, not yours.
You're fucking getting fired.
So anyway, that's over. And there is no more testing right now for the immediate future. But since you aren't vaccinated, if you'd have got vaccinated, you wouldn't have caught the COVID.
I didn't catch the COVID.
Wait, what?
I haven't gotten sick at all, period.
But your wife, what's her vaccination situation?
She is vaccinated. She's a breakthrough case.
So that's how she didn't get it.
That's how she didn't get it. That's how I did it. It's quite backwards. I'm agreeing with you 100%. And there's no, I can't hide anything or sugarcoat it or beat around the bush. Like, it's there. It's the very first person that I know personally that has that happen to him. You hear the stories about the breakthrough cases, right, Papa J?
Right.
The breakthrough cases, what they're calling them. People who've been vaccinated and still get COVID.
I'm always dubious because the people who are running the anti-vax Twitters, then suddenly they're like, "Oh, I was vaccinated and now I got COVID." Like, wait, you're talking out of both sides of your face.
Yeah.
However, in real life, the only adult who wasn't vaccinated is the only guy who didn't catch it.
And I've taken tests throughout this whole process, bud, and I still haven't caught it. So just know, I will say this. I've been breaking the rule of being quarantined just a little bit into my because once it turns around, that
allegedly, yes.
Once you find out that you're now the minority in your household, things change.
Right.
Like, you don't get to roam the house. You don't get to go out into the kitchen. You don't get to go out into the bedroom because now the majority need to survive. And since they did show symptoms in the beginning for like a couple hours. It wasn't serious. My kids didn't, but my wife, had a symptom of a fever and she was congested and just wasn't feeling well for the first few days. It sucks on any occasion, but a cold. Not the flu quite, but a cold for sure. Something of that nature. Not deathly, not worrying about taking to the hospital type of thing. Nothing like that. But she...
when Kate was the only one who had tested positive, you're out there taking care of the kids. Kate's quarantined in the bedroom.
Exactly.
You're out there taking care of the kids, running around doing all the work.
Yeah.
Now, the kids come back positive. You're the one who's negative.
Yes.
So now everybody's waiting on you hand and foot as you're quarantined because you're healthy.
They can't wait on me,
in the
bud.
BigLipRadio studios.
Yes, I've been stuck in this damn room you see in the background for so freaking long. And I have no Xbox, so I've been using my computer to play a lot of not games, but videos and whatever else, edit episodes, something to keep me busy. I made that logo I showed you.
Right.
And every once in a while, when they go to bed, I have this can of Lysol. Let me grab it real quick. Hold on.
Oh, no, you got a can of Lysol. So Zach's got a can of Lysol.
Papa J, I got right in front of me this can of Lysol that I'm holding up to the camera, and it's a spray thing. So what I do is I open the door and instantly spray my handle, because I got kids and a wife, so they probably just run down the hallways with their hands across the freaking wall.
Slapping as they run by.
Yeah, because they're kids. And I'm spraying, and so I spray this out in the hallway for about a second or two, and then I open the door.
A new definition of spraying and praying.
Sprayed and praying, dude. Not even this like, I don't want to spray. I sprayed it just now. Oh, got my mouth and beer. So it works. I can feel it. My mouth is tingling now. It's awful. Spray it out there, and it's spraying in front of me as I got my hand on my eyes and my nose, walking in front of me, ducking under it as I'm trying to like escape outside. And that's how I print these shirts. My shirt and all my materials out there. So I just bring my laptop with me out into the laundry room. And that's where we have, our laundry room's detached from our house, but a part of our house. It leaves a little walkway between the laundry room and the house, I guess. So there's enough room in there for me to set up my crafting area, right? Once you isolate that, you weirdo. My crafting area.
Homo.
What? So?
I almost said the upward.
Oh, you almost got canceled. Oh, wait, we already are. That's why we only got 4 people watching. But either way.
I was like, homo.
So funny.
Oh, damn it.
So I'm spraying this as I'm walking out to there with my laptop, just making sure I'm not, trying to get infected with anything. I go out there and I have my time. I've been hibernating halfway out in the laundry room and in the studio.
Your second quarantine spot.
Yeah.
Are you doing... Are you doing the laundry too?
No, I am not. Those are the times I have to come back in here as all that's happening, because one of the things they say to do if you're quarantined is laundry constantly. You know what I mean? Change your sheets, your pillowcases, whatever you wore. Don't throw it in the dirty clothes. Go wash it. So if you know my wife, you know she's on top of that junk. She's always on top of that junk. So flash forward a few days, my wife goes and orders some of these rapid tests again to bring home because she's curious. She's feeling a lot better, not showing any signs. It's been a day or two since she's felt any sort of negative way. And
we just backed up the Brinks truck with a truckload of home COVID tests. So I know what you're talking about, brother.
She took one and it came back negative. And my kids took one. It came back negative. So now we're just waiting for the last. I have a few days left.
10-day quarantine.
What was it? 26th, 7th. They said I can come back to work. So we're just kind of waiting it out. I'm not necessarily 100% comfortable just going around them yet.
Right.
There's official tests where we go and drive up, and we've taken all those tests too. So it's not just these rapid at-home tests you can go buy off any shelf. We've taken what people consider official tests from those pull-up spots where they have doctors swabbing your nose in the parking lot of schools and stuff. So we took those as well, and those were the 24 to 48-hour tests that we would get back. And negative, my dudes.
Awesome. And what about Mike the neighbor and his clan? Are they all clear?
That's not my business. So unless I hear about it, I'm not going to specifically ask somebody what their status is. Now, that's how I feel. Like I said, I've been given that information out. You might call it hypocrisy, but this is my life. And I'm not about to, just because I'm willing to tell you guys doesn't mean I have to go ask somebody else and demand their status because I gave mine out. No. That's not how it works, my friend. There's, what is that called? The HIPAA laws, Papa J?
Right.
Okay, those are put in place for a reason. If you don't know what it is, go Google it. I'm sure it'll tell you two sides of the coin. So it's meant to protect your medical privacy. It's another things that I'm just ignorant to. But one thing specifically is medical. So you don't have to give doctor-patient confidentiality was a thing.
That way no one knows when you homos have AIDS.
Well, you're going to get... Now, let me ask you a question, Papa J.
Yes, sir.
You're fucking dumb. Let me ask you a question. You're my favorite, but god damn. Did Big O and Dukes get canceled, or did Chad Dukes get canceled?
Chad Dukes got canceled.
Okay. But Big O and Dukes don't exist, right?
No.
Because Chad Dukes, the biggest fucking star, isn't there.
He still does.
People want Big O and Dukes, not Chad Dukes.
If I get canceled, Big Lip Radio's out the door.
We're
but,
done.
We're
done.
The Jared podcast is up and running.
The Papa J. So you're saying me and everybody else will kick to the curb and you'll just start your own show and make millions of dollars?
Right.
Such a douche. Oh, what's up, Red Dragon? Joining us in the chat.
All right, Red Dragon.
Oh, my gosh. Papa J, dude.
Holy moly.
So not only were you at our house
right
during all this and could have...
I witnessed the Eric-shaped cloud of dust dissipate
that
from
dude
the
left his fucking
studio.
candy bar at my house. That dude left his candy bar at my house, and I ate it, and it was the hardest... Dude, that guy in candy, I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what your deal is either, Papa J. Hey.
Well, yeah.
You want to play a game?
I'm ready to play a game, brother. I was thinking this is the next step.
There you go, buddy. Let's play it.
Let's do it.
When you hear that sound, ladies and gentlemen, it means it's time for Guess That Actor. Woo! What is Guess That Actor, you might ask? You don't have to keep doing that shtick. The Guess That Actor is where I find one specific actor and then list off the movies that this actor or actress has been in. And your goal is to tell me the name of the actor I'm thinking of. Very easy game. Papa J, I would say your percentage ratio is about 50-50 for winning and losing.
I'm 100%. I don't know what you're saying. Go back. Show me an episode where I lost, dude.
Dude,
I'm up on it.
You're not here. You lost.
I'm up on it. By the way, Eric is listening. I just got a text message.
Was it a bad text? Was he like, why are you guys talking crap?
It's one word.
What's it say?
Asses.
Asses.
Come on, Eric. We love you, brother.
He's my favorite, dude. I told you. Late's my favorite. Late is my favorite. So,
that's great.
Like I described, I'm going to go ahead and start naming off movies that this actor has played in. And I'm going to start off slow.
All right, it's a Google-friendly game since nothing's on the line but pride.
Yes. And every once in a while, I'll decide to give out a prize if somebody guesses it in the chat. But for the most part, this isn't a review next week kind of game. This is a now one and done. You're in, you're out. I'm curious to know their movie knowledge because Jared and Eric and I guess myself as of recently have a lot of movie knowledge and we like to put it to test.
Right.
So I start off with movies that this actor, there's your first clue, was first in. Usually what they first play in. So I don't start at the bottom because you guys can easily just go figure that out.
Right.
1997. Played in a movie called Pause. P-A-W-S. Pause.
P-A-W-S?
Yes, 1997. And this actor has also played in TV series, but don't worry, I'll let you know when they are TV series.
All right.
Speaking of, also, damn, this guy's busy. 1997, a TV series called Home and Away. Oh, Red Dragon. While Papa J's looking, and before I read off the next movie, Red Dragon, my dude. Papa J's on the phone. He got COVID, so he can't be in the studio. And then he's scared late, who's Eric, and he doesn't want to come to the studio because he thinks there's still COVID in here. But it's not COVID, it's just me. For those of you who are listening and not watching, people are chatting, and I like to interact with them. Okay, so third movie before I start to speed this up. Also, 1997, played in a movie called Black Rock.
Let's see, Black Rock from 1997. All right. Listen. Did you hear that?
Did you fart?
No, that was my phone getting thrown down on the old table.
Oh, you threw it down? Usually when you throw your phone down here in studio, you can hear a loud, big old clap, and that means you got it. What's
right?
And this is what I usually ask. What's the first and last initial?
HL.
Oh my God! Off the three movies from 1997. Let's see. In 2005.
If you remember, I got Sam Jackson off of 2. If you remember.
You did. That was your fastest one. You're not too bad at this game. In 2005, Lords of Dogtown.
Right. That's a big one.
It is. It's a really big one. Again. In 2005, Brokeback Mountain.
Oh my God.
This guy is busy. And again, in 2005, The Brothers Grimm.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one.
2006, he played in a movie called Candy. The actor, here's a clue, the character he played in this movie named Candy, was Dan. D-A-N, Dan.
Huh.
In 2007, played in a movie called I'm Not There.
See, this guy is one of those guys who likes to do a lot of the indie stuff just for the experience, just because he enjoys acting. So you got to kind of give it to him, even though he's not my favorite guy.
You're the best, Red Dragon. But I do know, Papa J, this is going to give it away. In 2008, he played in The Dark Knight.
That's the one. That's the one everyone was waiting for.
And weirdly enough, there's a movie under his IMDb in 2009, The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnasius. I don't know how to pronounce that.
I remember that one.
It was in 2009. Wasn't he gone in 2008?
Right. He finished. That was the last film he finished.
He died January 22nd of 2008 at the age of 28.
Right.
In Manhattan, New York City. That's weird. Why would it tell me all that?
Batman and the Imaginarium, both of those were released after his death.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I remember halfway through the Batman is when I feel like he had passed away. And, oh, by the way, it's Heath Ledger. It's Heath Ledger.
Right.
I felt like just saying The Dark Knight gave it away, and that's just me assuming. That's why you don't assume. So Heath Ledger is the correct answer. Papa J, you said his initials were HL. Another clue.
Right.
We give plenty of clues, so it's a game for all to come and play along with. Don't be shy. Guess in the chat.
Super enjoy that game.
I kind of like it, but it sucks because I want somebody to come in here and say, "Okay, let me do it." I wanna guess the actor, and Z-Money, you get a chance because I've not done this. I'm usually the one that always does it.
Next week we'll be back at your place.
Yes.
Okay. This is gonna be good. It's a Halloween lip service. This time, you do lip service, and I'll do guess that actor. What do you think?
Shit. You know what? Fine. I hate doing lip service because it puts me on the spot. I'm not good, but I'll put my 110%. And I hate saying that too because you can only give 100. But Papa J, you normally like to start your, movie minute review in Halloween during these holiday seasons. And watch Halloween movies. Do you want to start that next week? You pick a movie for next, not for next week, but next week you'll pick a movie for the week after, and that's when we'll all watch along when we're back in studio.
Right. I got the perfect movie. I already got the perfect movie.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, you know what?
What?
Have it watched. If you're listening along, if you want to hear the review of this movie that I see everywhere, but I haven't seen it, and I don't know nobody that's seen it, called Trick or Treat.
What?
Trick or Treat.
Okay.
It's got that little
hyphen or whatever.
gutty sack. Got that little gutty sack boy. That's all over the Spirits Halloween.
Oh, I see. What is it on? Is it on Netflix? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think it's on HBO Now.
HBO Now? Well, you used to say HBO Go when it was called the HBO Now, so I'm proud of you for stepping up on that one. Dude,
look at me.
I'm listening back to all these old episodes because I'm specifically trying to find where you and everybody agreed to not take the vaccination even though you did. And I'm hearing all these things that we've said and you just don't do. So this is one thing, like this Halloween thing where you like to pick a Halloween movie. I heard that because I went back and listened to all of our old episodes.
Oh man,
yeah.
poor guy.
Yeah. I'm almost dying here, but hey, just a few more days and I get to go live life again. Papa J, what was that movie again you picked?
Trick or Treat.
And you think that's on HBO Now?
It's on HBO Now.
It's not even that, you dummy. It's HBO Max.
Yeah, dude, Max. That's what I'm saying. It's on HBO Max. And not only that, I didn't realize that son of a bitch is $14 a month.
It is, Papa J.
There's a reason it's a step above.
Well, Go ahead.
Disney Plus is a step above, and it's only $7.
Well, you canceled Disney Plus, so I don't even want to hear you say that.
That's right. Screw Disney Plus. we want Cara Dune back.
Hey,
Gina Carano, let's go.
Don't screw anybody. If anything, just cancel Papa J so he can go make his own show and we can continue Big Lip Radio and he can make whatever millions of dollars he makes and then feed it into us. Please do that. And if you guys want to do that,
that's a lot of fun.
Make sure you check us out every Tuesday. Live here, no matter what, except for last week. We'll be here doing a live show of some sort for you guys that you can check out on all of our social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We're no joke everywhere. Like, comment, subscribe. That helps us out. Thank you so much for those who just listen and download and subscribe to Lip Service, which you can get at BigLipRadio.com/lipservice. And all these cool shirts, everything that we do can be found there. And with that being said, we'll catch you guys next Tuesday. Peace.
Yeah.
You thought we were gone, huh?
Right.
That just ended the podcast portion because we have an actual audio verbatim where we got to give those people.
Right.
Those people are the ones who technically got us here to this point, so we still want to provide great content for them. But thank you guys, no joke. This is the reason why I pull these shows back after the actual content is done. It's because I want to thank you. I want to thank Red Dragon. I want to thank Kyle. I want to thank Late Eric. Everybody out there who's watching, the Eagle, the Nest, whoever is listening, all of you out there, thank you so much. And you're the ones that make this happen every week. All these shirts, all this content that I recently just said, the same phrase not even 2 minutes ago, you guys make that happen. So thank you so much. And for real now, we will catch you guys next Tuesday, all in studio, back to the hour and 30-minute format.
Yes.
Now we did an hour because he's far away. We didn't think it would turn out this way anyway. We thought we'd have to pause and start because he's on the phone. So thank you so much. That didn't happen, and we'll catch you guys for real next Tuesday. Peace.